So, today a new update dropped for Exfil Zone and it seems to be a little controversial. We can now have keys in safe containers. We'll get to that shortly. First, let's go over the things added in the previous update. Posters. They seem like a nice addition as a lootable and cosmetic item. I'm all for them. From the ones I've seen so far, I like the damn landscape one the most. The mall boss one feels a little uninspired, but I suppose there's got to be some less good ones. The Contractors Exfil Zone box art one makes sense, but again, it's a little meh. Of course, Tan got the hot girl poster, cat girl poster. It makes a certain amount of sense. He's probably the biggest Exfil Zone content creator / streamer, so give him the poster all the boys want. I get it. I like Tan, don't get me wrong, but I've seen what he looks like, and I don't remember him being that hot. Maybe I missed that stream.
Maybe I should get the missus to dress me up as a waifu and I'll get a poster.
Jokes aside, I like the addition of posters. More collectibles is always good. I've seen some people making a fuss about the use of AI art, which I'm not sure if the devs are using or not, in fairness, and while I do understand where they're coming from, expecting anyone to not use a tool that saves them time and money just means you still don't understand how the world actually works. These tools got a free pass to steal every copyrighted work ever. If Disney couldn't stop that happening, then really the ship has sailed and that kind of thing is here to stay. For me, it depends mostly on how it's implemented. If it's high quality and doesn't have lazy mistakes and the usual AI quirks, then most of the time I'm probably not going to notice or even think about it. It's when it's overused with little quality control that I tend to notice and become unhappy. A small dev using it for in-game poster art kind of falls in the well of course category, and it feels a long way from these big games that have cash shops reselling you endless AI generated slop for massively overinflated prices. I'm always going to prefer real human-made artwork, but I'm not going to get my pitchfork out because the devs are making what are, at this point, standard business decisions. There's also the new flare gun item, allowing you to call in a personal airdrop once per raid on a first come first served basis. There's also some new tasks to go along with that, presumably to teach you the locations you need to be to call one of those little airdrop things in. And as somebody that has recently had to do the mall boss task, imagine my sheer delight to see the first new task asking me to once again have to rush mall, only this time with the entire lobby doing the same.
I know, it makes sense from a dev perspective. Central location, large map, funnel the action, but god fucking damn it, bruh!
The flare guns cost 300k, but it's boofable, so at least it should only be a one-time expense per task. You get a small loot box airdrop to you if you use the flare in the correct place, and it gives you some high value stuff. It's not terrible, but it's not amazing either. There was mention of a leg meta nerf in the previous patch, but if anything did change, I haven't been able to tell, which might just be me because I don't tend to go for anything other than headshots, but from what I've seen from other people, it doesn't seem like anything actually changed. Then today I wake up and see a new patch that allows us to put keys into safe containers, which is a fairly controversial thing, and most people on Reddit seem to be against it. And personally, I've always thought keys not being able to be stored in safe containers was a good thing. High risk, high reward. I think being so close to the next wipe, this is either something they're testing, or this is a way for them to encourage everyone to use their keys up before the wipe. The devs have access to data that we don't, and it might be a case people aren't using their keys enough. I have loads I haven't gotten around to using, and now I probably will. Something else to consider is the fact that if you're taking up your safe spots in your safe container with keys, that's less room for the high value stuff that you're getting out of the key rooms. So, you know, stuff's still going to end up in your backpack. It just might not be as often keys now. You might just get the high value stuff from people's bags instead. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work, but it'll be interesting to see. Honestly, I'm fairly happy with the stuff we've got in the last couple of weeks. I'm looking forward to the gunsmithing coming in the future, and I'm interested to see how allowing keys in safe containers plays out. Let me know what you think about the pre-wipe changes. Are you going to be more likely to use your keys now, or will it make little difference to you? As always, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.